They're cooks, counselors, nurses, and companions all in one. Dawn of Hope CEO Steve Cox says direct support professionals are the linchpin of service to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
And they don't just do one of those things at a time. They do all of them in the same shift, sometimes within the same hour.
DSPs are with their clients every step of the way as they enjoy more and more inclusion in society. But they're in short supply, and the reason is no mystery.
I don't know any other profession that does all of those things, and certainly not for $10 an hour.
The average Tennessee DSP makes $10 to $11 an hour. That includes Tina Fields. She has a bachelor's degree and has owned a small business, but loves the work she's now done for 17 years.
I'm happy when I walk in, they're ready for hugs and kisses, and I feel like I'm making a difference in their lives. So it has become a very rewarding job.
Just not so much from a financial standpoint.
It's not till after your families have grown and you're taking care of yourself only that you're able to do something like this. And that's terrible to say, but that's the truth.
Many good DSPs, great DSPs leave because the needs of their family require more money than what providers are able to pay them.
Cox and colleagues statewide gained a victory a few years ago when the average wage, a third of funding is state dollars and 2/3 is federal, increased to $10. Pre-COVID, the push was on for another bump.
The ultimate goal would be if we could get DSP wages up to $15 an hour as a minimum. And we felt like we might be making a little bit of headway, and then the pandemic hit.
Cox says legislators are understanding, but other spending priorities always seem to intervene. He said that's misguided.
The reality is DSPs are the heart and soul and the front line of what every provider like Dawn of Hope does. There should be nothing more important than a DSP.
If it weren't for how special the job is, staff shortages might be even worse.
We are part of their family, and they become part of our family. I look forward to coming to work. I love my job.
They don't look at life the same way that they did before they found this field and worked with people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It's a very special calling. It takes a very special person with a very big heart to do this work.
30 DSPs have left Dawn of Hope since March, but the problem precedes the pandemic. Cox says he'd be grateful for even a token increase, though it will probably take more than that to halt the exodus. Fields says she and her colleagues are worth it.
The people who do this job are very valuable. They make a huge difference in these people's lives, and they should be compensated for it.
Saturday marks the end of Direct Support Professional Recognition Week 2020. In Johnson City, Jeff Keeling, News Channel 11.